And our last bit here for me and Amy, this notion of a research question. As we mentioned, you do want your research to respond and answer to a question. So you want to think about that at the beginning. What do you want your paper and your research to answer? Some qualities of a good research question. It needs to be fairly narrow. It needs to be something you can handle and address within the scope of whatever type of paper you're writing. It needs to be open-ended enough to warrant research. If you ask a question that just requires, looking up one statistic, that's not open-ended enough to warrant discussion. It does need to answer the so what question, lead toward why is this relevant, why is this important, and it does need to be researchable. You don't want to ask something that you can't actually research and prove. And our last slide here, we're just looking at some examples of research questions. One of these is pretty okay, going in a good direction. One is too broad and one is too narrow. So if we look at number 1, what are the most effective cancer treatments? That question is far too broad. You could write many books about many different types of treatments, about many different types of cancers. It's far too broad to address in the scope of one research paper. Number 2, how does treatment for cancer vary by ethnicity amongst women in the Bay Area? This is the one that's moving in a better direction. It is researchable. It is narrow enough, or at least getting there. It's a pretty good start. It's open-ended as well. For number 3, what is the 5-year survival rate for women with ovarian cancer in California? This is a research question that wouldn't work well because it is one of those where you can look up this statistic and your question is answered. The research is done. It's not open-ended enough. It doesn't warrant more discussion and research. It's just you look up a number and that's it. Kind of my last general tip about research questions is the how and the why questions tend to be a lot better for research questions because they lend to more open-ended researchable studies. And that is it for this portion with me and Amy.